Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn daily energy, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. All right. Knight of Wands, taking action on something. I feel like the Two of Pentacles is coming out a lot. Queen of Wands, there she is. Ace of Cups. King of Swords. Four of Wands. I feel like it's about you taking the initiative to work through a situation and to feel like you are in control of the situation, that you are not giving the control to either the situation or someone else. I feel like it's something that you've realized that there is a situation. It could be a relationship. It could be balancing different areas of your life. It could be what are those goals and those things that you want to do. But I feel like you're kind of coming into that, this energy of, I know that there are things that I have to take control of, and that I feel like I want to be in more control of my life, my thought processes, things that are going on around me, people that I have around me. I feel like it's kind of finding that balance and feeling like you are more in control of situations and not leaving it up to other people or letting a situation overcome you. I feel like this gives you strength. I feel like this gives you clarity. I feel like this makes you happier. This makes you stronger. This makes you more confident. And that's a good thing. When you feel like you have control of what's going on, you feel safer. And when you don't have control of things, you feel lost. You feel kind of out on an island by yourself. You feel separated. You feel confused. And it's almost like sometimes when you have that energy or that feeling that you feel like, oh, I just don't even want to do anything. I just feel frustrated, and I feel like I can't do anything if you feel like you don't have control of a situation. But I feel like this is you coming into your own of realizing what are those things that I can take more control of, or I can take control of, because this helps you to feel more confident. Or when I saw this, I feel like, does it have to do with a relationship where you feel like maybe someone else is in control of the relationship and you are not, and you're not being heard and your voice isn't being heard? And that's not a good thing. So it could have to do with this relationships, right? New relationships, existing relationships. I feel like this King of Swords is kind of analyzing things more, seeing things more, realizing things more. Five of Pentacles, things happening for you, things coming in for you. Because I feel like, again, this is you taking control of a situation. And because you feel that you are confident and in control, things start happening for you. Things start falling in place for you. Or if they're not working for you, you are able to figure out those ways to make things happen for you. Right? If it's a job, if you're not happy with your job, it's like, okay, what are those steps that I can take to find something that makes me happier? Number one, what would make me happier? What would I like to do? And researching that and looking into that. And taking actions to do things. That's what I always say, is that people can talk the talk, but can you walk the walk? I feel like it's kind of, now you're realizing, okay, what are those things that I can do, right? Page of Wands, that new energy, right? That fresh energy, that new thought process moving forward. And I feel like this is very exciting for you because maybe this is something that you hadn't done before. Maybe this is something that you had thought about. You know, sometimes we think about, oh, I would really like to try this or do this, or I wish that I could be more in control of a situation. And now you're like, okay, how am I going to make this happen? How am I going to be in control of this situation? Whether it's in a relationship or work or whatever that relates for you. That this is a new way of thinking for you, and feels like, yeah, like I'm in control of my destiny and where I'm going, and I'm not letting my negative thinking stop me, right? Because sometimes that can happen, and it can stop us from doing things or reaching things. An example of this is that I have a project that I'm starting and that I'm doing, and it's extremely overwhelming. It's like I have no idea what I'm doing, and it's extremely overwhelming. And before, I would just give up, which I have given up multiple times because I've tried to make this happen. And I've given up before in the past because I'm like, oh, I'm overthinking it. It's too complicated. I can't do it. This is above what I can handle. But now when I'm going through this, I'm saying, no, I'm going to handle this. And if I become overwhelmed, I'm going to walk away from the situation. I'm going to give it some time. I'm going to calm down. I'm going to clear my mind. And then I'm going to get back to it with a clearer mind. And that's helped me to persevere to get through this situation that I'm having to handle. And I'm not letting the situation take control of me. And I feel like this is you in that same energy too. Like that energy wants to come in for you, or you're realizing this. Sorry about my voice. I'm not feeling good today. I have a sore throat. I'm not really sure what's going on. I did take a COVID test. I do not have COVID, but there's definitely something going on. So I'm actually recording this, and then I'm going to upload it and post it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do another video today. I'm just not feeling good. Usually I have a couple, sometimes I have extra videos where I can post those, but I don't have any. But anyways, this is about you coming in control, feeling like you're in control, handling situations that maybe in the past that you weren't able to handle, but now you are able to handle. And it's you making things happen. And that's a good thing. You know, it's very satisfying when maybe something that you struggled with before that you couldn't do, but now you're like, no, I'm going to push myself through, right? I'm not going to listen to that negativity that says, don't do it. I'm going to push through this situation. I want to see, what is this King of Swords? But I feel like this Five of Pentacles is that this is something that you have to handle on your own. You can't put that on someone else. This is something that you have to take control of, that you have to process, that you have to work through. This is a new energy that's coming in for you. This is a new direction. This is something that you have to deal with, and being strong and pushing through. Yes, I love it, the Magician, because I feel like the Magician is taking things in your own hands and taking control of a situation. I feel like this is your energy that's coming in. It's like, yes, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. And again, like I was saying before, that if it becomes overwhelming, it's like, take a break from it, walk away from it, right? Clear your energy, clear your mind, sleep on it. You know that saying, before you do anything, like, sleep on it, right? Or is it, you know, sleep on the situation so that it doesn't come to the point where it's so overwhelming that you give up and you don't want to do anything. And it could have to do with relationships, right? It could be with the relationship with yourself, is that not letting yourself give up on something, or it could be the relationships with other people, that maybe you've given up on a relationship and you're like, well, it is what it is, so I'm just going to settle and this is what it's going to be. And if that's what you want to do, that's perfectly fine, right? If that's where you're happy. If that works for you, that's fine. I'm not judging or saying that isn't, but I'm saying that with this energy over here, I feel like it's somebody who wants to take control of the relationship and have a more satisfying relationships, right? Having those ones where you see that connection, where you see eye to eye, where you feel that connection, and you're getting more out of your relationships because you're feeling that closeness. That you're able to communicate what it is that you need from that person, or you're able to talk with that person and express how you feel, or if it's, working on a relationship, right? Working on the relationship to become a partnership, whether it's a personal relationship or a friendship, that it's a partnership where you're working together, right? That you feel like your voice is being heard within the relationship and you're deciding to move forward with that. Having that faith, having that belief, it could represent a long-term relationship. It also represents a very stable relationship because you're feeling like working on your relationships and having that partnership, you feel that if something goes wrong or something happens, that I can rely on this person, that I can call this person. If I'm feeling bad or I'm feeling, I'm feeling unsure of myself and I need that pick-me-up or I need that shoulder to cry on, that you feel safe, that you have this person that you can rely on. Because you've worked on this relationship, right? You've worked through the good, you've worked through the bad, you've worked through the ugly, you've been there for the good, and you're feeling more secure within that. And that's a good feeling, knowing that there's someone there for you, right? That you can rely on. But I feel like this is you taking things into your own hands and looking at these things that you can change and you can adjust and making them happen, And things start happening for you because you're making them happen. Looking towards the future, right? You're feeling like the future is looking brighter, the future is looking better, the future is looking more positive because you're taking control of it. You're not just throwing it out there and seeing. Sometimes you have to see what happens. But I feel like if you're unhappy, it's like taking that initiative to do something about it if you're unhappy about what's going on. All right, let's get a fortune reading card and close it out. Sorry that this reading is late because it's 1 o'clock now. Oh, we had 2. Look at that. We got 2. Wish, your heart's desire is ready to come true. It is. It is. It's ready to come true. And what are those things that you can do to help to make it come true? Things start happening for you, right? That's what I was saying. Key. New beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. And that's what I was saying, is letting go of those past energy, letting go of the I can't, and embracing the I can. And taking those actions and not just talking about things, but actually taking the actions to make things happen, whether it's relationships or whether it's work, where balancing out different areas of your life. Looking at those things, I feel like people just don't look at those things enough, that where they can change, where they can feel more satisfied within their life. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.